Hi everybody, Catfish Jones here. Just got done working. I'm gonna try a new thing. This new thing I'm gonna try calling it Car Talk with Catfish. I was actually playing with a couple of titles, and I think Car Talk is the best one for it. The other title I was working on, I think I'm going to use for the subtitle on this one. And that would be Aviate, Navigate, Communicate, which I'm sure you all read. This is kind of the list in order of priorities for a pilot. Aviate first, make sure your plane is flying. Navigate second, find out where you're actually going to go. And communicate third. You don't want to try finding out where you're going if your plane isn't even going. And you don't want to tell anybody about it if you don't know where you're going or your plane isn't going. So aviate, navigate, communicate. For Catfish Jones, Car Talk, most importantly is to aviate. Make sure the car is going. Number 2 is to navigate, make sure I'm making it to where I want to be. And the least important of all of those is communicating. Mark Fun Jones does a great job of this, live streaming his trips and just rambling without actually watching the camera. And a few other guys do this, and gals do this while live streaming as well. And I've been enjoying some live streams lately, doing some myself, but I don't think I'm going to make this a live stream. First and foremost, I can't live stream from my cell phone yet, which is a topic in itself. But secondly, it's most important that I not live stream because I can't interact with anybody, because I'm busy aviating and navigating and somewhat communicating, but I certainly cannot read comments or anything like that. So why not just wait until I get home, upload it, and see what people have to say on the comments after it's posted. That's what I'm going for right now. Car Talk with Catfish. I did a test video on my lunch break to see if I could even do this. And it got a little silly, so I'm not going to repeat some of that stuff. But some of it I may. Some of it I may. Like you say, I've been seeing a lot of great live streams. The greatest of which is not Adam the Woo, it turns out. Adam the Woo gets quite a lot of clicks. He gets the views on his live streams and super chat like crazy. But I don't know if the content is the best. That Birds of Prey video was... I'll tell you what it was good for. It was good for coaxing me into a nap on Sunday. Although I will say, and I think I said in the video I posted this afternoon over my lunch break, really am appreciative to be able to watch the changing of the guard at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier over my lunch break. How in the world can somebody in Kansas get to DC, watch this, and be back to work over the course of an hour lunch? Well, the answer is Adam the Woo, or anyone else who chooses to live stream it. Seriously though, some great live streams. Michigander Man, I've been popping in there a bunch. Obviously Douglas Fairchild, been popping in there a bunch. The Steel One, it seems like the Steel One does live whenever I happen to be most available to watch live, so I see a lot of him. But I've been noticing Brad, Westphalia Chronicles, Brother Brad, has been doing quite a lot of live streams in the morning, and I've been enjoying those. Scott Yukon does some great live streams, sometimes a little video game, sometimes let's learn Japanese, and that's been very interesting. I thought about doing some different kinds of live streams. Now, a lot of you may have tuned in on Saturday when I just did a Catfish Live Saturday and that might become a little more regular, about a half hour in length, shooting between noon and 3 Central Time USA, which makes it an opportunity for those people who want to view but live across the world in other time zones. Maybe they can join as well. And this last week, I certainly had some good people pop in. My favorite part about the one this weekend was my mama jumping in. I do like seeing my mama on a live stream. And everybody else. It's good to see everybody else as well. I did this live stream in a Catfish Jones shirt, which is available on my Spreadshirt, catfishjones.spreadshirt.com, but also available via Spreadshirt through my website, catfish-jones.com. And really, that's probably the best place to catch up on everything catfish. I'll stop right there before I plug any further, because it could get very plugged. And in itself, it is just a giant catfish plug, so enjoying swimming around the bottom of YouTube. Got this award show on the horizon I'm really excited for. I cast my votes right away. And you might see a special appearance by me in the event. I certainly look forward to seeing it all. I thought it was great. Like everybody else, I do notice some neglect on some major bottom of YouTube channels, but on the same hand, I think the ones that were nominated were great. Some of them were a little lesser known channels that those of us who regularly see people at the bottom of YouTube may not be aware of. I mean, everybody at the bottom of the YouTube, I believe, knows about Vlogger Puppets and Nights with Tony the Tiger, but might not know about Josh JX. You know what I'm saying? Might not know about some of these other small channels, which I didn't know about. And so it's been good for me to see some of that. Rat's Ass 1, I was not aware of was even a channel. And that shows how much Dave Hughes I watch or read the comments. I don't know, I watch a lot of Dave Hughes, but I only watch, maybe once or twice a full episode at any week. I usually tune in and see what the headlines are, kind of thing. But I don't always stop for the letters. I usually am on to another video. Unless I'm playing like a Minecraft, in which case listening is key. I do love... Oh, here's my man Kenny. Yeah! Kenny, if you see this later, I just saw you getting off the highway as I was getting off the highway, and I gave you deuces. I think you shot deuces back at me. I wasn't really paying attention. I was looking for traffic. Anyway, here I am at home, 8.5 minutes after I push the start button. So that is about the length of a general commute for me. A lot of that is on the interstate at 75 miles per. And that makes crazy drivers a lot harder to handle. It can be pretty crazy. And those speeds, it could be very dangerous. So, I guess let me wrap it up here. Looks like this has been a successful episode of Car Talk with Catfish. I am said Catfish, Catfish Jones to be specific. Catfish Jones Darkwater to be even more specific. Those of you might catch that reference. Good on ya. But until I see you again next time or later or way later, I hope you guys are well. I hope life is treating you well. And I look forward to seeing you, if not sooner, at least Wednesday on the CFJ vlog. And until then, cheers. Bye, everybody.